Hey, welcome back to Sleeping Cemeteries. Today I'm here at Stapleton Cemetery in Spencer County, Indiana. It's a family cemetery connected by marriage to Huffman Cemetery. George Huffman married a Stapleton woman, so that's a little bit unique information I learned doing this show. Medium cemetery from what I've done. It's got about 80 stones, I believe. It's getting close to the evening now, so let's take a look. For this cemetery, I'm actually going to do two pans. It's kind of got a top part up here where I'm standing, and then it kind of goes down a hill. I'm going to split it up into two sections. I'm going to do the top first, and then go down the side of the hill. Alright, what we see here from the sign, we go this way, and that's really all you can see from the top of the hill. So I'll start with these two stones here and make my way across. Alright, this first one, I believe they're facing the opposite direction.
I got scared by the stone, that's why.
Oh, I can't see the name, but it's on this side. And then we'll go over here to this one as well. Another one I can't really read. I'll have to look up. Now right over in these, we've got another stone. It's going to be a little bit tricky to get to without knocking stuff.
I'll get in here for
you. Okay.
It's Hannah.
Alright, this is a
Hannah Fuller.
Hannah Fuller here inside of all of this.
Oh, dang it.
I'll just go to this opposite side where I started and work my way back again. First stone here on the second row I'm going to do is Harriet Harvey. And then we've got this one for John and Sarah Main. Oh, and this little stone beside them, Grover C. And I'll have to go around this way for this next stone. Right here. Alright, so on to row 3. Row 3, we start off with Jane Cherry. And Robert Cherry. Oh, gotta flip around here. Check that out, that's kind of cool. Edmund E. Hall. And Margaret C. Hall. And the last stone up on this row belongs to Ralph Wheeler. On to row 4. Alright. Starts off with this little marker, followed by Sarah A. Walker. Oh, we're gonna have to go around. Followed by James T. Wheeler. Check that out, that's cool. Let me get up on here so I can get that on camera. Oh. And this little guy here. Followed by Mary J. Wheeler. big, cool stone here for Mary J. Wheeler and her husband, William Wheeler. Matching stone. Awesome. And the last stone in this row belongs to infant child of Taylor? The Taylor's infant child? Now this on to the last row. Alright, the last row on this top portion starts with a Claude. I'm not sure of the last name, I can't see it. Oh. On to the back side. That's where the engraving is, but I cannot read it. It's a wife. Moving on to this one. Just a little stone here. Followed by another little tiny stone. Oh, let's flip around over here. Alonzo H. Hall. John. Oh, that's the father. Hall. Elizabeth? Maybe? I don't know. I might be wrong. Here we go. This is Caroline, wife of J. Hall. And on to this one. Oh, it's back here. John Hall himself. Check it out. And the last two stones on top are little stones. And that's it for the top portion, and I'll do a pan from right where I am. Now I'm going to change batteries and go on to the next half that goes down the hill behind me here. Alright. I moved positions about even with row 3, I think, of this top half to do the pan of the rest of the cemetery that moves downhill. Alright, we're going to start it right here. Goes along down that tree line. And all the way over there to about where Lisa's standing. I'm going to start on the tree line back half and work my way this way. On this first back row, I may have to duck into the woods now and then to catch a stone. Probably going to do a lot of back and forth, like the top half, the stones are like going this way and that, so with that being said, the first stone we have here is Henderson, son of Stapleton. Let me check this. This might. Oh, this is a stone. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know who that is. I didn't realize that, but there's a stone behind it too. I don't know if it's the same person or not. This large stone here belongs to Mary Stapleton. Beside Mary, we have J.T. Stapleton. Harmon Stapleton. An infant son of J.T. and Mary Stapleton. I'm going to take this opportunity here to show you what I'm talking about behind me in the woods. There's just markers and other things strewn about. I don't know if there's any actual graves, but I want to make note of this stuff as well. As you can see here, there are bases and markers strewn about. I think they're just place markers, but I don't know. And it kind of goes on as we go down the hill. But I'm going to make my way to this next big stone here. And this stone belongs to a Moses Taylor. Followed by what looks to be a Mary E. Taylor. And that's Melvin A. Behind Melvin in the woods, we have this stone here. And there's more markers there. Beside Melvin's stone, we have this hand-carved stone. Oh, wait, sorry. This isn't the hand-carved stone. Just a stone. With more stones by this stump. And I'm going to cut back right over here and start row 2, but go up the hill. So I'm not just going up and down for no reason. I want to make note of this stone here as well. I believe it's just another marker, a couple markers. Oh yeah, and this one over here I forgot about. There's one right here on this stump. Infant Wheeler. Infant son of Wheeler. I don't know why I repeat myself all the time, but I do. Alright. First stone in row 2 is right here. I believe that's a Mary Ann, but I don't know last name as of yet. Going up the hill beside Mary Ann, I have James H. Stapleton. Followed by infant daughter of Stapletons. Nancy Stapleton. Mary Stapleton, her stones broke with the top down here. Isam Stapleton. John Stapleton. Another infant stone. Sally K. Stapleton. We got a couple stones here. We got a small Mary stone. That's what this one is, Mary's. And then also I believe that's a Nancy D with Mary. A bare spot, which could have somebody, who knows. And another Stapleton infant. Not sure how to pronounce that name. Another Stapleton. And the last stone is up here, but it's just a stone, but I'll bring it up anyways. It's right there. Really? Yeah, it's broke. On to row 3. Now, row 3 might just be place markers, or it's really hard to tell. It's pretty bare, so it's going to go pretty quick. I'll try not to miss anything, but it's sporadic. I believe the first stone here in row 3 is this one, which is just a stone. And then these, in the tall grass here, we've got a broken stone. And then we have this one here. Looks like a John. Possibly, I'm not 100% sure. And I believe it looks like the last little bit in this third row will be right there. The first stone here is broken, the top's off of me. It's a Stapleton. That's what it looks like there, but I'm not sure the name. Set this back down. Alright. And then on the ground we have a John Stapleton. On to row 4. Now at the bottom here, row 4, we have this marker. That's all I know about it, so I'll have to look it up. Looks like it says Waller. Followed by another couple stones here. And here, and this broken off one here. Another big stone coming up. It also has a little bit of carvings on it. That look, followed by this stone here. Alright, here comes some traditional stones. this one. Margaret. I believe the last stone's just right up here. I believe that's Jim Bowie. Hobbs. On to the next row. Alright. First stone here, I can't read. Like most of them, it's pretty dark. I got this little stone here beside of it. Maggie H, I believe. Alright, and this little stone. Another one I can't read. This is the side of it though. I'll have to find it out. Alright, oh, almost fell. Another little stone here. I believe that's a Daniel W. Gotta go around the side. Yeah. Alright, and then there's a little broken base here. The last two stones in this row coming up. Oh, well, I went up. Lewis Taylor. My bad, there's another stone after this. Cornelia. And then this right here. This is the top. The stone lies this way. It's going to be hard to tell who that is. It is a son or daughter of Lewis. I believe I'm down to the last 2.5 rows, I think. There's definitely 2 rows plus a couple other stones. First stone in this row. Is right here. A cherry. Next stone is on the ground. Looks like Nancy. Hills. Nancy's followed by this rock. And this other rock up here. Alright. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but it's a Hills, wife of Mr. Hills. I would imagine this is Mr. Hills. Let me see. Yeah, hills. I think it's a Josiah, maybe. I'll have to double check. Here's a beautiful one. Lucinda cherry. Followed by this rock. Flip around to the back here for this one. Looks like a Sarah. Another child stone looks to be. Just a row of kids. Ending with this stone here. Now from this stone, there's a lot of open space. If I see anything walking out, I'll be sure to document it. Chances are there's somebody, yep, let me flip onto the other side. Yeah, there it is, it's Moses cherry. Relatively newer compared to the others. Now this stone is really cool. The front side over here has information on it. I believe it's Sally. And then if you go around to the opposite, on the bottom we have an inscription that maybe I can figure out. Probably could. And then on the opposite side here, we have this really cool carving on the side. Possibly Sally herself, I would imagine. There is a stone here on the ground, which I think is just a marker or a base. Nothing on it but a snail. I think I did this one already. But here it is again, just in case. Nancy Hills. Yeah, oops, yeah, I already did this too, yeah. Oops. I can just do that. I can skip that. Alright.
Thomas back there. Thomas and Mary.
And the last stone in the cemetery here belongs to Thomas and Mary. Children of VF and LA Choate. Alright, I'm going to do the last pan of the second half from down by this stone here. And it goes up the hill, up to the first part right up there. Alright. Alright, that was it folks here at Stapleton Cemetery. Cool little cemetery, got a lot of stones up this hill and down the side there. Hope you enjoyed this visit as much as we did, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.